Hi, welcome to Euro Channel News. Government asks private television channels to follow ASCI guidelines on online gaming and fantasy sports. All such advertisements must carry mandatory warning message. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has issued an advisory asking all private television broadcasters to follow guidelines issued by the Advertising Standards Council of India (ASCI) for advertisements relating to online gaming, fantasy sports, etc. The ministry has advised that the advertisements should not promote any activity prohibited by statute or law.
It has come to the notice of Ministry of I&B that a large number of advertisements on online gaming, fantasy sports, etc. have been appearing on the television. Concerns were expressed that such advertisements appear to be misleading, do not correctly convey to the customers the financial and other risks associated thereof, are not in strict conformity with the advertising code laid down under Cable Television Networks Regulation Act, 1995, and the Consumer Protection Act, 2019, the advisory said. The advisory has been issued after a consultation meeting held by the I&B Ministry with the officials and representatives of the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, ASCI, News Broadcasters Association, Indian Broadcasting Foundation, All India Gaming Federation, Federation of Indian Fantasy Sports, and the Online Rummy Federation.
ASCI guidelines require that every such gaming advertisement must carry the following disclaimer: this game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk. Such a disclaimer should occupy at least 20% of the advertisement space. The guidelines also state that gaming advertisements cannot depict users under the age of 18 years as engaged in playing a game of online gaming for real money winnings, or suggest that such users can play these games. The advertisements should neither suggest that online gaming presents an income-generating opportunity as an alternative to employment nor depict a person playing such games as more successful than others. The Advertising Standards Council of India, established in 1985, is a Mumbai-based self-regulatory voluntary organization of the advertising industry in India. It seeks to ensure that advertisements conform to its code for self-regulation. Under the Cable Television Networks Regulation Act, 1995, it is mandatory for television networks to follow the advertising code laid down by ASCI.
PM to inaugurate construction work of Agra Metro project on the 7th of December. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi will inaugurate the construction of the Agra Metro project on the 7th of December 2020 at 11:30 am via video conferencing. Union Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Shri Hardeep Singh Puri, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Shri Yogi Adityanath, and other dignitaries will also attend the event that will be held at 15 Battalion Pack Parade Ground in Agra. About Agra Metro project: the Agra Metro project comprises two corridors with a total length of 29.4 kilometers and connects major tourist attractions like Taj Mahal, Agra Fort, Sikandra with railway stations and bus stands. The project will benefit the 26 lake population of the city of Agra and will also cater to more than 60 lake tourists who visit Agra every year. It will provide an environment-friendly mass rapid transit system to the historic city of Agra. The estimated cost of the project will be Rs 8,379.62 crore, which will be completed in 5 years. Earlier, on the 8th of March 2019, Prime Minister inaugurated the Agra Metro project along with the commencement of commercial operations of Lucknow Metro on the entire 23 km long north-south corridor from CCS Airport to Manchipulia.
Metro Railway, Kolkata to run 204 train services from the 7th of December, 2020. Shri Piyush Goyal, Minister of Railways, Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution commends Kolkata Metro for extending its services. In order to enhance passenger convenience for the people of Kolkata, Kolkata Metro has decided to run additional services and extend timings of its services from Monday, the 7th of December, 2020. Metro Railway, Kolkata will run 204 daily services instead of 190 services from Monday to Saturday from July 12, 2020, Monday. Shri Piyush Goyal, Minister of Railways, Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution commends Kolkata Metro for extending its services in a tweet.
The first service will start from both ends, that is from Dum Dum and Kavisapesh at 07.00 hours instead of 08.00 hours, and from Noapur at 07.09 hours instead of 08.09 hours. From Monday onwards, the last service will leave Kavisapesh and Dum Dum at 21.30 hours instead of 21.00 hours, and from Noapur at 21.25 hours instead of 20.55 hours. Services will be available in every 7 minutes during morning and evening peak hours. For senior citizens, ladies and children below 15 years, e-pass will not be required throughout the day. For all other passengers, e-pass will not be required in between 07.00 hours to 08.30 hours in the morning and 20.00 hours onwards in the evening. No token will be issued, only smart card shall be used.
Dr. Harshvardhan inaugurates curtain raiser program of Ksirimt, Bhubaneswar for ASCI 2020 in the presence of Union Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan. ASCI educates present generation about how India has been an inspiration for the world for new thoughts, ideas, and innovations over centuries. This effort will fuel India's drive towards becoming a Vishwaguru, Dr. Harshvardhan.
Shri Dharmendra Pradhan appeals to the scientific community to innovate for India and create competitive advantage to make India Atmanirbhar. The Union Minister for Science and Technology, Health and Family Welfare, and Earth Sciences inaugurated the curtain raiser program of Ksirimt, Bhubaneswar for the 6th India International Science Festival 2020 ASCI 2020 today. The Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Minister of Steel, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan was the chief guest at the event. Drive. Shikarsi Maind, DG, Ksirimt Secretary, Ksirimt Professor. Sadasat Wabasa Director, Ksirimt, Bhubaneswar were present on the occasion. The theme of ASCI 2020 is Science for Self-Reliant India and Global Welfare.
Delivering the inaugural address, Drive Harshvardhan said, the proposed theme of ASCI 2020-Science for Self-Reliant India and Global Welfare is very relevant in the present context when the nation is looking towards science and technology for spearheading growth and for implementing the vision of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji of an Atmanirbhar Bharat, playing a significant role in the global economy. Many great scientific discoveries and technological advancements in various fields have showcased the excellence of our efforts in science and technology to the world.
He opined that mining, minerals, and materials are important components of economic India. Ksirimt is part of Ksir family and is continuously working in the direction to lead in the areas of mineral and material resources and solve the R&D problems of mining, mineral, and metals industries and ensure their sustainable development for the nation. Ksirimt is constantly striving to understand and address technological solutions in minerals and materials for a sustainable economy. Ksirimt is working on resourcing of critical minerals, for example tungsten, lithium, cobalt, manganese, rare earth elements, etc., for both primary and secondary resources. They are working with the industries to implement these technologies for Atmanirbhar Bharat, the minister explained.
Dr. Harshvardhan expressed his happiness that ASCI is a celebration of science and technology by engaging with the public from different cross-sections of our society and showcasing how science, technology, engineering, and mathematics provide us with a solution to improve our lives. It also educates our present generation as to how over the centuries, India has been an inspiration for different countries in bringing new thoughts, ideas, and novel innovations. The Science and Technology Minister said ASCI, launched in 2015, has, over the years, created a unique platform to inspire curiosity and make learning more rewarding. This effort will fuel India's drive towards becoming a Vishwaguru. He wished ASCI 2020 a mega success in achieving its objectives and looked forward to huge participation from all sections of society.
Shri Dharmendra Pradhan in his address appealed to the scientific community to innovate for India and create competitive advantage to make India Atmanirbhar and create products and services which can compete with the best in the world. underlining the role of science and innovation in the development of any society. Shri Pradhan said that the COVID-19 pandemic has once again demonstrated that we have to develop and strengthen our institutional and industrial capacity in scientific knowledge and innovation in all areas. Outlining the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, he said an Atmanirbhar Bharat is a Bharat which does not only fulfill its own requirements, but also is a beacon of hope for the global community, true to the spirit of Vajadhav Kudambukam.
Shri Pradhan said that India's drive to achieve self-reliance cannot be possible without the appropriate use of science and technology for economic development and societal benefit. Through a robust R&D ecosystem, we could develop state-of-the-art products and services, make existing systems and processes more efficient. He appealed to the scientific community to integrate India's rich ancient legacy in advanced scientific concepts and mathematics with modern scientific methods of investigation, to unravel the secrets behind many of these practices and scientifically establish them.
In his address Drive, Shekhar C. Main said that ISF 2020 is the 6th edition of India International Science Festival and through Vijayan Bharti aims to take science to the people. He informed that ASCI has partnered with many major Indian companies for production of scientific and pharmaceutical products.
Thank you for watching Aero Channel News.
Thank you for watching Aero Channel. Please subscribe Aero Channel.